Thank you. Good morning. On the occasion, I would like to congratulate the Hellenic American Chamber of Commerce that celebrates its 90th anniversary and also congratulate them that despite the conjuncture, it pursues this institution now and this course that signals the course of the Greek economy for the 33rd year. Of course, I bring no call to Manchester when I say that we are at a crisis. Of course, we have greater concern vis-à-vis the pandemic, but the developments of the last year obviously are not positive. We have war in our continent again for the first time at such a scale for many, many years. The soaring of the energy prices hurts households, companies, and production in Europe. For the first time, we have inflation in Europe after many decades and increasing interest rates, and the perspective that Europe will go into recession is more than certain, or very probable anyway. If we dwell, however, on this very black perspective of the current conjuncture, does not grasp the general idea that regards our country. Mr. Papalexopoulos has already mentioned that, and I would like to point it out from another viewpoint. I would like to shed light from another viewpoint. Greece is in a course of far greater and dramatic changes in its productive paradigm than it is being perceived by all of us that witness this reality. And let me give you indicatively certain elements. Exports have, over the last 10 years, almost doubled, have greatly increased. The productive tissue of the country has again received many investments and has strengthened. We have great increase of investments and a great and doubling or tripling, I don't know precisely, the Deputy Governor will tell us, of the direct foreign investments. Many of those direct foreign investments coming from the USA, from organizations with great added value who have not only direct footprint, but indirectly boost our capacity, the capacity of our country to produce and innovate, which are, of course, necessary constituents for maintaining sustainable growth. We have a small but rapidly developing of startups in Greece, which now have a positive perspective to deal and face the markets of the world, not merely the small domestic market of 11 million Greeks. And this also brings great hope. We see universities which gradually open their gates to the economy and the economy of the market. And we have many indications of that matter. We also have the European Union resources, which, as it has happened on many occasions, will be important over the next years, and they will also allow us to move ahead. There's a whole pipeline from works that we have tested, and they move ahead. So with all those positive winds, Greece can really develop on a very substantial and satisfactory rate over the next years, which allow us to bring along the weak social classes, but also continue changing the paradigm of the economic function of the country. We were not accustomed over the last years to feel and actually be better than the EU average, but this currently happens. So, without any illusions or considering that this is something of an acquis, and without relaxing our efforts, I believe that we must remain optimistic and dedicated to this long-term inclusive development goal, despite the difficulties, which of course we must deal with currently. So in this framework, I believe that the role played by this conference, the jazz conference of the AmCham, is extremely important because it tries and manages to translate these generics into specific priorities per sector and specific needs and opportunities appearing. So in these words, I would like to congratulate you once again, offer every success in this conference, and I hope next year that not only we will have a corroboration of this restrained optimism, but actually be doubly optimistic. Thank you.